The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And as you can see, we've already started here. Well, this is a guy who has pushed back the boundaries year on year. A brilliant maverick who just, Jim, seems to go on and on.
Yeah, he's simply the boss, Peter. Everyone else, including us.
He gets big! Firm header just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
And he's found a way past. Good play on the left-hand side here. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Looking for the header! Firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Doku. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Rodri. Now it's Ibrahimovic. He's through here. Now it's Doku. Doku!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
And here's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Doku. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Swings it across. He's had a shot! It's there! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
So, a breakthrough already. Gattuso did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Yokohama F. Marinos are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. Azar. Driving on and making good progress. Oh, that's well spotted. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. And that has left him in a heap. Doku going full steam ahead down the left flank. Cannavaro gets over and intercepts. Azar. Now, what about a counter-attack? Great vision. That has been cut short. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. They cross-field, changing the point of attack.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Oh, this looks sharp. And now the breakaway. It's Rui Costa. Rui Costa going face-to-face with his great rival. Now that looks a decent ball. Delivers the ball. He's got full. Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Doku. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Now, can they get him away? Platini has it in a wide position. Very nicely done. And it's made its way to shapes to shoot! That has been knocked clear. Lam goes on a charge down the left. Oh, that's a fine interception. Doku quietly revving up. Bale. Now he's got space here. Oh, that looks a good ball through. And that is expertly dealt with. Azar. Oh, good-looking ball. Platini gets into a good position. Indonesia with the corner. They're first. They've played it short. And here's Platini. Oh, sweet feet. Ferdinand wins the duel this time. Forward it goes. And this is Ibrahimovic. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And it's Azar. That's a good run down the left. Gattuso with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Sends it crossfield. Doku. This is promising. Aimed beyond the defence. He's shifting through the gears here. Drilled it. Oh, shooting chance! A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking. How would you review the first half?
Well, this is when you need your players to step up, Peter, be brave, see all that courage. They need to have a big start to the second half to give them some momentum, and they're not going to get that if they're being too risk-averse.
Yokohama F. Marinos head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Yokohama F. Marinos definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Substitutions taking place.
The ball goes in. Can he finish? Against the crossbar. A nicely aimed pass. Oh, they can break here. Scholes. And here's Hullet. And here's Zico. And he's had a hit. Oh, off the bar. Doku. So, what can they make of this? Looking for options for movement. Zico running with the ball. Now it's Platini. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Zico.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Looking to play him in. Platini receives it in a wide position. Wan-Bissaka gets rid without sophistication. Indonesia have it back and can go again.
The attendance for this match was
quarter of an hour into the second half.
29,950.
This is Zico. Dealt with nicely by the defence.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Oh, that's a key interception. Doku puts the ball in. Well, clearly he didn't mean it that way, and he is as disappointed as anyone.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
Substitution on the field. Number 7.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 23, Rui Costa. Number 5, Ibrahimovic. Number 16, Rodri. Coming on the field.
So, Jim, what are you
number
thinking?
21,
Well, Peter, if
Neymar.
they're attempting to see out the
Number
game
10,
with such a narrow
Messi.
advantage, there's room
Number
for trouble.
18,
I just think they're sending out the wrong message.
Number
This
11,
could
Frank
backfire.
Lampard. Substitution.
And this is Gullit. Gullit is flagged offside. Now it's Platini. Platini will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Quick look, then plays it in. Ferdinand clears it away. Lahm. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, if you dwell on it for that long, that's what happens.
Now it's Puskas, and it's Guti. Zico. Yaya Toure. And here's Gullit. And this is Zico. Zico! Oh, that could cost them.
Zico was already celebrating in his head and probably still can't process how the keeper denied him. What a stop.
Can he get it through? And he's picked it up out wide. Yokohama F. Marinos leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. And it's Gattuso. Now it's Luis Suarez.
Yokohama F. Marinos really wanted that 2-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Platini. He has found the way through, looking to go deep. And the keeper gets his hands on it.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Lampard. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Played in deep. Toure attempts a clearance. Neymar. And this is Gullit. Takes a shot! And that may well be that. That is that. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, I think you and I can be sure that neither of us are going to present a serious challenge in trying to outrun Mickey van der Ven. This Dutchman is unusually fast for a defender, particularly the fact is he's 6'4". So I'm just concerned about his hamstrings. I know he's had problems in the past, and I just hope that doesn't go on to interrupt his career, but there's nobody really capable of outrunning him.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Suarez will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, that's well spotted. Now it's Hullet. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. He's picked his way through. Pulls it, big header! Goal! And Yokohama F. Marinos are in front. Picked that one out. It was a bullet.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So, a breakthrough already. Now it's Pelé. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Doku going face-to-face with his great rival. He has found a way through. And that's been drilled in. Shot at goal! They've done it! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Yokohama F. Marinos. Oh, he gets big! They've scored! Back to within one! Interesting! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
He is through here, and he shoots!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Pelé, and the counter is on. Ferdinand kept his eye on it, and he's there. Ferdinand clears. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Ibrahimovic, and he's certainly onside here. He's had a shot! Goal! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Yokohama F. Marinos take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? That's a decent clearance. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, nicely intercepted. Doku. Of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Good play on the left-hand side here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well, that pass isn't the best. Gattuso. And Wan-Bissaka. Ferdinand. And it's Wan-Bissaka. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Showing great feet there. Played into the middle. He's got full. No, couldn't quite control it.
Well, it really shouldn't be allowed to happen again. It needs to be dealt with at source.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
He's in a great position here. That is a brilliant interception. Cleared without complication. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1. And we are back on the way. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Tries to pass it through. And this is Nedved. And across it goes. Could move up a gear here. Now it's Doku. Looking for options for movement. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. He's had it taken off him. Ibrahimovic. Good purposeful running this. Now then, the ball's come loose. Oh, that's nice. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Not the most accurate pass. Doku. Jordan Henderson. Pele. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. That's a good ball out wide. And this is shapes to shoot! He has done it! Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Substitution on the field, number 10.
So, time for changes on
Number
both
8.
sides, actually.
Pele.
Kashima
Number 6.
Antlers get themselves
Coming
back
on the
into
field,
contention.
Number 12.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
And it's Ibrahimovic.
The attendance for this
Yokohama
match
F.
was
Marinos do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Pepe, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning.
He's going for goal! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Cleared away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now he's got space here. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Wan-Bissaka. Neymar is onto it in a flash. Neymar on a charge down the left. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. That is good alertness. Lampard. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Jordan Henderson. Threads one in. Great ball if it's Ibrahimovic! That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now.
Kashima Antlers really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an Ibrahimovic! Off the post! Here comes, in he goes again!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. This is a show of real intent to add another goal to their lead. No hesitation whatsoever.
Lahm. Lovely bit of skill. Wriggles his way through. That's very neat. Lahm plays it in.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Pepe. And it's Lahm. Lahm carries the ball down the right. Oh, important interception. That's an imaginative pass. Floated through. Oh, cracking ball. Oh, that was vital.
Yokohama F. Marinos really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Nedved. Spread it left. And he's been shifted off it.
2 added minutes
Confirmation
has
that
been
there will be
indicated.
2 minutes stoppage time. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Rui Costa providing an outlet on that flank. Rui Costa. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Yokohama F. Marinos proudly puff out their chest. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So that's got things underway. Well, there is the unmistakable figure of the charismatic Eric Cantona. Poet, philosopher, player extraordinaire. Perhaps one of the most compelling characters ever to grace a football field.
Yeah, and don't forget, an inspirational leader too, who always rose to the occasion. And he'll have a busy game being both the team's engine and leading the attack.
Never to be forgotten. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Ibrahimovic. And this is Ibrahimovic. Good ball, good take. Flings in across. Scholes. Darren Fletcher. There's a sharp little ball here. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Ball quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Yoro cuts out the pass. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. And he cuts out the supply, and he welcomes it in. Bruno Fernandes, chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Manchester United with the corner, they're first. De Ligt. Lovely pass, but can he get there? There's no flag! And now they can spring out of defence. Rui Costa making good progress on the right-hand side. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Now it's Rui Costa.
Such good technique.
Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, that's nice. Ferdinand did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. And it's Bruno Fernandes. And it's made its way to him. Oh, well played, well played. Now, has he got the beating of his marker here? Now it's Rooney. That's a nicely shaped ball. Real chance! Goal! Manchester United! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Bruno Fernandes. Big chance! It's in! And there is his 30th goal. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but...
Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And the referee's come over. It's a red card. Well, no question, Jim, the referee has seen that as a professional foul.
He really ended up between a rock and a hard place then, Peter. Probably took the hard...
And he shoots! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
It's a pretty loose pass. And this is... And the shot! It's in! And the comeback is complete! Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Well, it's Rooney! Good try, very good try, in fact.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but you can praise the drive and the application. It was beautifully hit.
He is through here. Yoro spots it and intercepts. Darren Fletcher. Oh, easy pickings there. And he's searching through.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Manchester United looking to pass their way through. Just eases him off the ball. Gattuso. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Doku has it in a wide position. Climbs up big! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Ibrahimovic had only the seemingly easy task of hitting the target with the keeper wrong-footed, and he made a mess of it.
Gattuso. Nicely weighted ball. He's shifting through the gears here. Good decision by the keeper, got that exactly right. Khan, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Rui Costa. Well read, and the danger is averted. Cantona. Now it's Cantona.
There will be 3
Now it's
minutes
Bruno
added
Fernandes.
time.
Tries to pass it through, and the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Out of play for a goal kick. Rodri. Bruno Fernandes. And the whistle goes for half-time. Yokohama F. Marinos come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. And we are up to the break.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Yokohama F. Marinos are leading by 1 in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half-time.
Substitution.
So off we go once more. Rui Costa. He's through here. Picks out, takes a shot! Rooney, who's set up 1 goal so far. Wan-Bissaka. Now it's Cantona. Looking for a runner. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
He's got away. Scholes. And this is Owen. And that is exemplary defending.
That is superb defensive work. The one man who had to be on top of his game, and he was.
No, he refuses to take the bait. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Great ball, and he's in. Header! He has done it! How good is he right now? His boots twinkling at their golden best. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these...
A header! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Scholes.
The attendance for this match was 29,000.
Just about up to the hour now. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Rui Costa tries making a foray down the right. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Now then, clash of the egos.
Doku going full tilt down the left. Oh, shooting chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. So now the difference is 3.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm.
And a chance! Scholes.
This is the time you need that pace.
And here's Owen. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Doku quietly revving up. He has found the way through. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's... Can he finish? Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. He's tried one!
Substitution on the field. Number 16.
Corner number 2 then.
Rodri. Number 7. Doku. Number 23. Rui Costa.
And it's Bale.
Coming on the field.
Nichols his way through.
Number 21.
And he's managed to get free. Cross chance!
Messi.
He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. That's a sharp pass. Crunching tackle. Looking for the run. This looks promising. Rooney! Goal! A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Lampard. Neymar. Lampard. Darren Fletcher. Chance here to counter. Now it's Cantona. Looking to play him in. Looking tidy in possession here. And that pass just didn't quite work. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And this is Hullet. And he's running through. Finds himself unceremoniously floored. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And here's Owen. Lampard. And there's his chance to lead the counter. He's picked his way through. Neymar. Ibrahimovic. Mazraoui. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. And that will be it. Yokohama F. Marinos have won it by sheer force of character as winning. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And we're underway. Well, Jim, Vitor Bayer is, of course, one of the most decorated goalkeepers of all time.
Yeah, and there's no doubt that he was one of Europe's very best. His career stats certainly back that up as well. I really like that confidence he has about him. There's a swagger at play.
Chance! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Doku receives it in a wide position.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Doku, and this is Hullet. So just one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Rafinha, oh, that's a key interception. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And this is Rui Costa. It's Rui Costa! They've scored! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Yokohama F. Marinos are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Dewey. Hazard. Passes short and sharp. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Bullets! Just cruising! They are cruising! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, it's always that bit tougher for a keeper when the underside of the crossbar is in play.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to...
Takes a shot! It's in! And they're at it again, in double quick time! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. Yokohama F. Marinos are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about...
Shapes to shoot! It's in! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
Well, I think we've reached the...
And that's it. So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. If you're just joining us, we are already on the way.
In modern football, the role of the defensive midfielder has become hugely important.
Talking of which, Claude Maca. And a chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? And the counter-attack is on for Milan. Looking for the run. Nicely spread. Hit into the middle. That's a decent clearance. Rui Costa. And that interception was most necessary. Can he finish? Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Big chance! Oh, and that is really good tenacity.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Wan-Bissaka is there to clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. He's had it taken off him. Knocks it into space. Bale. Doku. Oh, this looks sharp. Now, what about a counter-attack? First quarter of an hour gone. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, well played. Couldn't squeeze it through. Now it's Doku! Oh, another save.
Another cracking save from the keeper, Peter. He's playing a blinder.
That's a little off target.
Yokohama F. Marinos really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Now it's Cruyff. Cafu in acres of space out wide. Rodri. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Doku. Ibrahimovic. That is a brilliant interception. Makalele has created one goal already. Doku. Doku will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And it's Hullet. Vieira. It's a pretty loose pass. Little pass back. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Good read, needed to be. Vieira. Cafu. Oh, they could break here. Makalele. Now it's Ibrahimovic. 15 minutes till half-time. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from it.
Cross. Header! He has done it! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Yokohama F. Marinos grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. the next goal is going to be so significant.
Muscular approach does pay off here. Vieira. Cafu. And here's Ibrahimovic. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Has a look and plays it forward. And he's cut it out. Rodri. That pass has been well intercepted. Vieira. Aimed beyond charge, surely! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Rui Costa. And it's Rodri. For Bale. Doku. Decent progress down the left.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space. Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And that could set him on his way.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Ibrahimovic, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Cruyff. Bale spots it. There's the whistle for half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far, so it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. Second period then underway. Doku. It's Rui Costa. Passing nice and neat. And pull it! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Cafu picks it up now. Lovely feet. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Doku. Wan-Bissaka. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Doku quietly revving up. Doku going face-to-face with his great rival. And that is expertly dealt with. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
He's in a great position here. And he's whipped it. It's a mighty effort!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Vieira. Nice sequence of passes, this. Ibrahim goes for a shot! Lofted upfield. Yokohama F. Marinos are looking to break at pace. But that has not gone well. Cruyff. And it's Makalele. And it's Cruyff.
The attendance for this
Cafu.
match was 29,000.
Facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Makalele serves up a cross.
Substitution on the field.
It's their second
16,
corner of the game.
Rodri. Number 7, Doku. Number 23, Rui Costa. Number 5, Ibrahimovic. Coming on the field, number 11, Frank Lampard. Number 21,
Milan
Neymar.
given another corner.
Number 10, Messi. Number 18,
Milan have their third corner.
substitution.
And he's taking no chances there. Yokohama F. Marinos are looking to go forward now. Searching pass he's played there. And that's put paid to a promising move. Now it's Luis Suarez. Well read, nice interception. That is ended up in no man's land. Gattuso. Yokohama F. Marinos, perhaps contemplating their next change here. Luis Suarez! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Well, they're just unrelenting, Peter, wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Tries to play it through. Lovely pass, but can he get... Chance! It's a goal! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Yokohama F. Marinos take the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Luis Suarez. Oh, it's a loose touch and the ball is anyone's. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Neymar. Now he's got space here. Lam calmly anticipates. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Ferdinand makes the interception. And he's managed to get rid. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Wan-Bissaka. And it's Messi. And here's Suarez. Well, that's well seen too. Gattuso. Vinicius Junior is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. And that's going to be a booking. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried.
Substitution in progress.
Time for a change in personnel. Well, that is the number we all wanted to see. What a sight this is.
Well, not quite sure why he wasn't started, Peter, but at least it's a move that makes everyone happy.
And this is Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo!
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And they're not going to make any further progress now. And this is Luis Suarez.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Nicely shaped ball. No, he's just misjudged that one.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
And here's Hullet. Now, can they get him away? Well, that looks a foul. Yeah, referee's given it. And he is going into that little black book. And it's Messi. Rolls it backwards. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And as you can see, we've already started here. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into a stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Bale. Now, can they get him away? Scholes. Kagawa. Now it's Mbappe. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Doku goes on a run down the left wing. That is a great pick out. Good read, needed to be. Threads one in. Can he latch on to this? He has found the way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Doku going face-to-face with his great rival. Doku. There will be a throw-in. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Couldn't squeeze it through. Ferdinand. Rui Costa looking to play him in. And Hullet! They're going to be quick to recover this. Neither side yet able to find the net. Now it's Van Basten. Now that's well seen too. Now it's Kagawa. That's very neat. Oh, that's fabulous. Danger averted for now. And smartly reclaimed. Bale producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Gattuso. That has been slung wide. Thuram did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He's on it, can he get away? Ball comes in, and it's kept out by a stubborn defence. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Rooney. Rooney showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And there's green grass ahead of him. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Doku. Ibrahimovic! Real and Hullet!
Fukuoka really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity developing in that area, Peter.
Yeah, it's busy in there, isn't it?
Yeah, the wide players are doing their stuff and are grabbing the attention right now.
Scholes. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Rooney.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Lampard. And here's Hullet. Look, Ibrahimovic! Can he get it through? Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Now it's Mbappe. Doku, looking for options for movement. Van Basten. He steps in, and that's the end of that. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. So there was the first half.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained, so I'm looking forward to what's to come.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. Here we go again then.
Yokohama F. Marinos clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Pull it. Yokohama F. Marinos do have a chance to counter here. Pull it. Flings it across. Oh, it just needed a better touch, and you can see his annoyance.
It speaks for itself, doesn't it? Best left there.
Rooney knocks it into space. Now it's Mbappe, and he's certainly onside here. And he shoots! There it is!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
So we have our breakthrough.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Yokohama F. Marinos still behind thanks to that solitary strike. Lampard. Here's Doku. Tries to play it through.
The attendance
Referee's had a good look and given a corner.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Chance for a shot! He scored! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Oh, high-quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Substitution on the field. Number 11.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 7.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Number 10.
Now it's Ibrahimovic.
Substitution.
He won't be happy with that one. Cruyff. Yokohama F. Marinos still have the cards to affect this game. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Cruyff. Aimed beyond the defence. No way through, so back it comes. Chiellini deals with that comfortably. That's a sharp pass. Neymar. He can run onto that. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Rijkaard getting this one clear. Looking for a runner. That's beautifully weighted. It's a threatening ball. And he's looked... And a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Van Basten is offering a wry smile there.
Cruyff plays it short. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Neymar. Cruyff. Into the last quarter of an hour. It's Van Basten! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Van Basten fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Substitution on the field.
This is their second corner of the game.
Ibrahimovic. Coming on the field is number 18, Suarez.
Cruyff goes short.
Substitution in progress.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
That has been cut short. And it's Cruyff. He's a sharp little ball here. Now, what about a counter-attack? Gullit will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now it's Neymar. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Just 5 minutes remaining now. Gattuso. Cruyff.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Now it's Gullit. Baron. And they're back on the ball again.
Added time.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Oh, there's a probing ball. Cruyff. Now that looks a decent ball. Well read, nice interception. It's an inviting looking ball, that. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. He's picked his way through. That's really well manoeuvred. That's that, the end. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. There's the whistle, and here we go.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter, and it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer most of the width, don't they?
Exactly. You want them to be high up the pitch so they can get themselves into the...
Ibrahimovic! And he's there to clear it. Well, that pass isn't the best. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And he's cut it out. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Bale promptly onto that, and that is that. Doku. Searching pass he's played there. Doku proves just foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. It looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And this is Ibrahimovic. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Out for a throw. Well, there is no one here, Jim, who's surprised to see Wesley Sneijder in the starting lineup.
Yeah, and I think they'll be looking to him to provide all the creativity.
Ibrahimovic! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Their attempt, just the wrong outcome. Eintracht Frankfurt have got it back and they'll have another go. And here's Kökçü. Rui Costa. So it is still 0-0. Rodri. And it's Gattuso. Oh, he's burst through. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Plenty to aim at here. Rodri. Gattuso. Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And here's Hullet. This looks promising. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Doku. Doku puts his foot on the gas. Sneijder. Baresi. Sneijder. Batistuta. Irwin. It's Xabi Alonso. Rummenigge. And this is Batistuta. Now it's Kökçü. Kökçü! Oh, it rattles the bar. Lovely pass, but can... Big chance! Hullet. And it's Bellingham. And he shoots! Oh, that wasn't far away.
Xabi Alonso clearly feels he did everything right there. He really wasn't that far away.
That's the throw. Baresi does well to stand firm and defend it. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And he's picked it up out wide. Doku. Bullish header! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Bellingham. Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. Looking for options for movement. Nice interception, well timed. Played up towards the front line.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And he's managed to get free. Rui Costa picked out. He's had a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
He's being urged to decent chance! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Eintracht Frankfurt really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue. There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage. Now it's Ibrahimovic.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Ibrahimovic.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Ibrahimovic. Mignon breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And it's half-time here. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
Volunteers for each block.
And we are up to the break.
A very entertaining half, Peter. The game's being played at a really good intensity. It's been open. It's been quite end-to-end, and I think the crowd are really immersing themselves into this. And I just hope we get more of the same in the second half. Something to look forward to.
So, no breakthrough from either side. 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. And we're... Shot, surely! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Ibrahimovic is offering a right smile there. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Oh, look at the space here. Crosses it in. Up he goes! Marvellous goal!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish. And I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement.
And a chance! Oh, taken with style! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Yokohama F. Marinos are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Substitution for Frankfurt.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
And the shot! Oh no, it's an own goal!
Oh, I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count one. He is through here. It's Ibrahimovic! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Bellingham. Eintracht Frankfurt have the chance to go the other way. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Hullet. Rui shot a goal! He's put it wide.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Oh no, this does not look good. Irwin. Kukçu. And it's Kukçu. And he's forced to go back. Now it's Mbappe. Doku. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Schneider.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Ball played for Kukçu, and here's Mbappe. Oh, shoot, Schneider! Brought out the best in the keeper.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. And now they can spring out of defence. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Rodri. Now it's Hullet. Played out to the right. And this is Hullet. He is just caressing the ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Now it's Mbappe. Kukçu.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Tries to get it clear. Nicked it back promptly. And he has been fouled there.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle. This then an ideal chance to cut the deficit. Schneider! Oh, terrific save. Strokes it back. Ferdinand gets a foot in here. He's got away. Rodri. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Schneider. Guardiola. Well-timed, excellent interception. And it's Rui Costa. Yokohama F. Marinos finding their passes. Nicely weighted ball.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Schneider. Kukçu. Mbappe. Bale deals with that comfortably. Rodri. Doku. Looking to be a menace in the final third. It's Ibrahimovic! Kukçu. Looking for the run. Mbappe providing an outlet on that flank.
Substitution for Frankfurt. Number 10, Schneider. Number 19.
And it's Guardiola. And the shot!
Number
Caught
17,
offside that time.
Francesco Totti. Number 15, Hirotoshi Nakata.
That's at the end. Well, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect to win. They will relish having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So it's away we go then. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, this man, João Cancelo, is going to add so much more dynamism to his side, and he's the type of player who does well in a flowing system, in a flowing team. I like it when he moves centrally and makes...
Chance! Bale. Can he spark a counter here? Hazard. That's tidy. And no, he's seen through all of that. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Rui Costa going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, that's an excellent interception. Has a look and plays it forward. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Bale. Threads one in. Rodri providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
João Cancelo. Yokohama F. Marinos, so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. To Cancelo. Hazard. Oh, this looks sharp. Now it's Hazard. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And it's Ibrahimovic. Tries to play it through. Doku. He's got away. It's out for a goal kick. Hernandez. Bale. Hernandez. Bellingham. Pull it. Doku quietly revving up. And this is Rui. He's having a shot! And he's done it! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Yokohama F. Marinos have taken the lead.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Oh, that's fabulous. Well, there's the clearance. Yokohama F. Marinos have got it back. There's the shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And it's been taken short. Ibrahimovic. Real chance! Oh, it's hit the post! He's missed, but not by that far. Yokohama F. Marinos have their second corner now. And he gets rid in a hurry. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, that's well spotted. Out to the right.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Good ball, good take. Ball's over the line, and it is a corner. Wan-Bissaka can get it clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Tries to pass it through. Out towards the flank. And this is Bale. He's found the way through. Shot a goal! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. Yokohama F. Marinos have the chance to go the other way. And this is Hullet. Pullet was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, that looks a decent
There
ball.
will be 1
Ball
minute
has
added
bounced
time.
loose now. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Strong running down that left flank. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Yokohama F. Marinos head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out, see if you can open them up a bit more.
Knocks it into space, and he was alert to it. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Now it's Azar.
Yokohama F. Marinos couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Marquinhos, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well.
Goes for a shot! It's not an especially good pass, that. Pedri. And it's Bale. Being still separated by the game's only goal. The less said about that pass, the better. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Rodri. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
And this is Ibrahimovic. And a chance! They've scored! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. And that's it. And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. The action has already started. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Cristiano Ronaldo. I don't think there's any doubt he's one of the best around, Peter.
And the shot! He's delivered all right!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes. I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
So, a breakthrough already. Now it's Doku. And now the breakaway.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Can he get on the end of this? And this is Gerrard. He's picked his way through. And a chance! He's got a goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game. Well, oh no, what has happened here? Gattuso, Rui Costa. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Makaleli. Out to the left it goes. Doku going face to face with his great rival. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. He's onside, he's got away, real chance! He has done it! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Doku quietly revving up. Decent progress down the left.
Yokohama F. Marinos really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Great ball, and the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. That's a little off target. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Iniesta. Eto'o. And that interception was most necessary. Gerrard. Now it's Eto'o. Over to the left.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. Threads one in. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Makaleli. Doku. Now it's Doku. It's a good run down the right. Knocks it into space. Spread neatly. It's a promising position. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Doku picks it up out wide. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Just eases him off the ball. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. That's good running with the ball, and it's Bale. Oh, that's fabulous. Bale proves just a little bit too strong. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Turan. Back into the middle. Doku. Makaleli. And he's running through. Tries to play it through. Bonucci gets it clear.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Tries a shot!
There
Bale.
will be 1 minute
Ferdinand
added time.
gets over and intercepts. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Gerrard, who does have an assist to his name. Now it's a big chance! And the ball's come loose here. And the referee brings the first half to a close. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it.
And just a quick reminder today.
So there was the first half.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Instant pack, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Bale, and he's managed to get free. Wan-Bissaka did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Makaleli. Pullet. He's chosen to go back. There's a searching pass. Iniesta. And the counter is on. Makaleli. And here's Ibrahimovic. Now, can they get him away? And he shoots! Sticks it away! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Malta really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
This is quite a battle.
This is exactly the kind of...
Chance! And he nearly went all the way.
Rui Costa just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Looking for the run on the through ball. And he's there to get it away. And smartly reclaimed. Not the most accurate pass.
The attendance for this match was
Played out to the left flank.
514.
Bale. Bale goes on a run down the left wing. Bale takes a look up. Bale. Bale. Played into the box. Bullish header! It's a goal! And they get themselves in front! Certain, searing and imperious.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Substitution on the field. Number 4.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 23, Rui Costa. Number 7.
Oh no, this does not look good.
On the field.
Yokohama F. Marinos, perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
Suarez.
He has found the way through.
21,
Oh, that's
Neymar.
nice.
Substitution
Love.
in progress.
It's a good-looking delivery. It's a sharp pass. Gattuso.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Lampard. That has been slung wide. Ronaldo is onto it in a flash. Rui Costa takes control of it and he's on the move. And it's Gullit. Gullit charging forward, the ball at his feet. Gullit. Luis Suarez. There's the shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And that should get the job done. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Lampard. Oh, that's superb.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Oh, what a mistake! That has not gone well. Couldn't squeeze it through. He's a sharp little ball here. Look at the space here. Yokohama F. Marinos are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation.
Oh, what a climb! So close to drawing level.
Well, I think that look says it all, Peter. Brilliant save from the keeper. He read the situation superbly.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Bale spots it and intercepts. Now it's Rui Costa, and he's intervened well there.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Gullit. The referee's awarded a free kick. And it's Luis Suarez. Looking for options for movement. It's come to nothing.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Well read, nice interception. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Gattuso, deep into stoppage time. Engages and forces him off the ball. Well, that pass isn't the best. He's in a good position here. That's a cute ball. Tries to pass it through. Now it's Sané. And he's cut it out. And the finish! It's in! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
And that is that. Yokohama F. Marinos can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made to pay for their inability to kill it off. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Yokohama F. Marinos desperately failing to impose themselves on the game. Decidedly...
So bring it on. Height, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So that's got things underway. The unmistakable Daniel van Baalsen.
One of those players that's been there, done it, got the T-shirt.
And perhaps that's his greatest strength, Jim, his experience.
Certainly one of them, Peter.
And the finish! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And he's quick to get it clear again. Neymar. Rui Costa. Pass somewhat off target. Bale. And it's Rodri. And here's Ibrahimovic. Good take, and he's going for goal! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Yokohama F. Marinos have their second corner now. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Excelsior are looking to go forward now. Wan-Bissaka. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Bale. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And here's Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Can he finish? Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Rui Costa clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 3 coming up. Ibrahimovic! That was superb goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Hullet tries to play it through. Chance! Goal! And Yokohama F. Marinos are in front. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Yokohama F. Marinos have fired themselves in front.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Can he get it through? Yokohama F. Marinos have the chance to go the other way. Pops him off it and wins back the ball. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. It's Rui Costa. Gattuso. Yokohama F. Marinos are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. He is through here! Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He's got away. Costa Curta did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And this is Ibrahimovic. Well, the defence proved infallible then. But that won't be the last they'll see of him. And this is Bale. Bale. Rui Costa, given the lift of his goal. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Ferdinand calmly anticipates. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And this is Ronaldo. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
And that's a good ball. Cristiano Ronaldo!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Oh, that's a very decent ball now! And that was very necessary, and claimed it back swiftly. Rodri.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
That has not gone well. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Raul. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Bale did well to step in there, that was more than necessary.
1 minute added time.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Nicely weighted ball. And the shot! They've scored! 2 up now, and they are through. And the whistle goes for half-time. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Yokohama F. Marinos really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Yokohama F. Marinos go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion. And that's the start of another 45 minutes. Gattuso, that pass isn't the best. Guardiola engages and forces him off the ball. Neymar. Now Gattuso. Passing is crisp and sharp. Great vision. Oh, that was vital. Zico. Aimed beyond the defence. That looks a good ball through. Shot, surely! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Oh, taken with style. And the second half is off to a flyer. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
We have got ourselves a game here.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Quality ball. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Rui Costa. Excelsior are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
60 minutes played. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, Jim, it is abundantly clear that the tone of this game has changed markedly within the last few moments.
Well, it has, because the deficit has now been halved, Peter, and because of that, it seems to have developed into some sort of shock for them, and it's going to be very interesting to see how they can take it on from here.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ambitious ball here. And back to the goalkeeper.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Gets his head on it! Dealt with nicely by the defence.
Substitutions taking place.
Ah, good steal, he just read it. Oh, really cute, what a lovely series of passes. Lampard, picked out brilliantly, thinks about the shot, takes aim and terrific header. No mistake! Certain, searing and imperious.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
Bale, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. And it's Gullit. Gullit takes control of it and he's on the move. And this is Messi. Played it. Bullish header! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are pulling clear here. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and read it perfectly.
Up he goes! And yes, it's there! Just cruising! They are cruising! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
There's the shot! It's a goal! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Yokohama F. Marinos are having a ball here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
That's a throw. Bale, he's found a way past. Quick look, then plays it in.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Brzezinski. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Doku. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Brzezinski. Now it's Bale. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
So that's it. It is all over. Yokohama F. Marinos, just a thrill to witness here. Quick.